Welcome to this submodule where we shall look at mail merging. The purpose of mail merging is to have the addresses stored somewhere in the database, such that at some point, in case you want to contact the clients, that is the customers, you want to contact the suppliers, you want to contact your employees, you want to write to them letters, you don't need to retype the address and the details required every time you write to them letters. So meaning you need to create a database once, and then every time you want to write to them, you just keep referring to the same database and you retrieve the addresses. So you open Microsoft Word, that is a fresh document, as was recommended in the last part of the guide of Microsoft Word, where we're supposed to open a new document. Then we create what we call mail merging. So you'll press the enter key about 4 to 5 times, because for some companies you'll have to make a printout where you have the letterhead somewhere here. So we shall say general meeting. This one is just a sample, or we are using this as an example of a simple letter. General meeting. Then we underline. Then we have some content typed. I'm just using that dummy content. Otherwise, when you're working out there, you'll have the right content that you'll be sending your clients, your employees, or any other persons that you'll be communicating to. So we can even terminate this. You can say yours faithfully, yours sincerely, any of your choice. Okay. Then you leave space for signing. Then you put your name. And your title. Okay, but this is not what is very important. Our major aim is to make sure that we are able to generate the address block automatically, and perhaps the title block automatically. So this is just a sample to make you appreciate what would happen. So for this case, we shall have about 3 examples to use, that is the sample names or addresses. So we shall put our cursor anywhere here after having typed all these as indicated below. So you put your cursor right here, then you go to mailings, then in the section where you see start mail merge, click on the drop down, then you click on step by step mail merge wizard. Okay, so this dialog box will appear right here on the right. The pen will appear here. So what do you want to do? You want to write a letter. So you'll see step 1 of 6. So you click next. So in step 2 of 6, what do we need to do here? Use the current document. Yes, we shall use the current document. So we click next. Select the scripts. Use an existing list. We don't have any list yet, so we need to create a new list. What I mean by list is a list of addresses of our suppliers, our clients, or our employees. So we say type new list. So you click on this option, then you click create. So this dialog box will appear. Then you will give the titles, Mr., Dr., any of your choice. So I'll say Dr. First name John, then last name, and say Cato. Company name Chambu University. Address PO box, post office box 1223. Okay, so this is the first client, the first supplier, whichever way you want to name it. Then in case you want to capture a new entry, so you just click on this button here, then you say maybe this is professor, then you give the names accordingly. So we shall use these two as examples. Then you hit the OK button. So it will prompt you to save those particular details that you have typed. In this case, we are creating a simple database that we can access later. In case we want to print letters to a given group of people, we can assume these are our suppliers. So you hit the save button. So this dialog box will appear, so implying that you will have a list of different suppliers here. So you can choose to uncheck some of them in case you don't want them to receive those letters. Okay, but for now, since we only have two, we shall maintain them. So you click OK, and that is step 3 of 6. Then you click next. It will give you another prompt. Now it's time to write the letter. So address block is what will appear here. Okay, so we click on address block. It will give you a sample. This is how it will appear, but you have very many other options here. So we shall take the default layout that we have right here. Then you click the OK button. Okay, the placeholder will be placed right there. Next, we need the greeting line. Okay, where we have DS etc. So you click on that, then to also give you the sample. Then you hit the OK button. Okay, so now we have the address block and the greeting line. So that is stage 4 of 6. These other areas we shall leave them. So you click next. Then at this point it will be able to display for you this information. So this means that next time you want to write another letter, you will simply retrieve this database and you just select those people you want to write to and print. So that is what we call the mail merge. So you can click next right here, click next, or the previous. So we have this, you print. You click next, we have that particular supplier, you print. So that is stage 5 of 6. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video where we shall be covering the basics of PowerPoint.